scheduled for 6 rounds of light flyweight action. Calling first to the ring from the blue corner, Thanathon Kaenchan.
Unfolds.
And now entering the ring from the red corner, Ameero Ilhami. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red with yellow and blue trim. His professional boxing record, 1 victory, 2 defeats, and 2 bouts even. Representing Thailand, Thanathon Kaenchan. And his opponent fighting out the red corner, wearing white with yellow trim, with a perfect boxing record of 3 victories and no defeats. Representing Malaysia. Let's give it up for the undefeated Ameero Ilhami. And your referee in charge of the action once it begins, Ajahn Warawut Duan Khao. And the 3 judges going ringside, Mr. Chris Sanyadet, Mr. Tanin Pumpiu, and Mr. Carlos Costa.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to fight number 6 in the light flyweight division. This will be contested over 6 rounds of action. We've got Ameero Ilhami in the red corner representing Malaysia with a perfect record of 3 fights, 3 victories, no defeats, and no draws. And he takes on Thanathon Kaenchan, who is a veteran of 5 fights.
And he's got a very good fighter from Indonesia in his corner as well. Good to see. I'm ready for this one, Ali. 6 rounds of action. Our lightest fight so far. I'm expecting some quick hands, some quick footwork. Just reapplying the tape now. Yeah,
this bout being a little bit delayed, just reapplying the tape to Thanathon's shoelace to make sure his boxing cleat doesn't come undone during the fight. That would be quite an awkward situation there, Jimmy.
I have seen it several times, to be honest.
I'm sure it's happened to you and you tripped over your own laces. Right, here we go, round 1. We are set for 6 if we get that far.
All right, very slow start as we kind of hope that these fighters just taking their time in that first round, download as much information as you can, use that jab as best as you can in the first round. Don't overexert, don't waste your energy too much. Just find your pace as soon as you can.
Yeah, Ameero using that jab as a measuring tape, just trying to find the distance early on. Even if he's touching the glove of his opponent, it's still a good way to find where you are, and so you can start adding shots over the top. And Ameero's got to get through the height advantage of Thanathon as well. What do you have to do here, Jimmy, if you're on the bad side of a height advantage here? Or you've got a height disadvantage against your opponent?
Well, first of all, you've got to analyze, is the person who's taller than me actually using their height to their advantage? Are they making it awkward for me to get inside some of those shots? If yes, then I'm going to have to find a new tactic. So you've got to start making yourself a little bit smaller, but more explosive with your actions as well. So rather than being afraid of someone taller, I mean, we've just seen it now with Usyk taking on the taller fighters. He shows everyone how to do it.
Yeah, we saw that earlier on where Warwick was able to make himself nice and low, like crouching down. I was able to get that knockout victory over Anowin in fight number 4. Let's see if we can get something similar here from Ameero.
And we just saw it there, getting nice and low, really dipping his hips. I mean, Pernell Whitaker was a master of this, getting nice and low to get away from these taller fighters, but he charged on him. That's exactly what we're saying. More explosive with your actions.
Again, Ameero sticking to that jab. Thanathon waiting just to land the counter shot, but gets tagged by Ameero with a straight punch. Ameero putting himself outside the clinch. I like to call that playing possum inside the clinch, Jimmy, where you just hold on for a bit and then you just jump out and land a shot. It's very clever, crafty work.
Just because Thanathon is the taller fighter, he doesn't need to be the guy on the outside either. You can march your opponent down. You can be the big bully. You know, we saw it with Diego Corrales. We saw it with Margarita. We saw it with these very big, tall fighters. You can just walk your opponent down as well. However, we are seeing that Ameero has kind of got his pace. He's almost trapped. He's put a big left hand, puts him to the canvas, and that right hand to the body, finishing him. What a start to this first round.
Whoa, I don't think Thanathon knows where he is. Using the ropes to hold him up, and rightfully so. Referee Warwood Dunkao has called a stop to the action. That was a clubbing left hook, the off switch. What a shot that was. You can just see Ameero was trying to edge his way in. We talked about it in the fight before, where you just got to land the jab, you edge your way in ever so slightly, and he just went upstairs and bam, landed that shot.
And exactly what we're talking about here, that overhand right set up that left hook to finish him. And as we mentioned, the shorter fighter, make yourself even shorter and more explosive with your shots. And that was it. Let's go to Mr. Denman with the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the time of 2 minutes and 28 seconds, your winner by way of first round TKO, Ameero Ilhami.